Yes, sir.
This is a Word file, gives you the syllabus. So what happens in ASU, the syllabus is little comprehensive. So we call it a course structure. So you can see this, it is hours are calculated and other considering the 4 credit.
So please फोन मेरे को मत बुलाओ.
वो देख लेंगे हम विजय के साथ करके.
So please मत बुलाओ.
सर से बात कर लेना, ठीक है, क्लास है. ओके. हाँ. So this 4 credit, you can see 3 hours lecture, 1 hour tutorial, and like that. Keeping in view, face-to-face class. But now since we are online, it's like total 4 hour class where 2 hours in online mode and 2 hours by self-study mode. So that's how we are fulfilling this 4 credit for this course. Now you can see. The course description, learning outcomes. This will be posted in the module also subsequently. These are the contents that we are going to study under this. An assignment, term paper, and other. You can see. We're not going to read as such. And the second one, there is a difference. The review of literature is separate paper also. That is your work. Now, how to execute that work, the theoretical aspect of it, review of literature and problem designing, that we'll be studying in this paper only. And that is how this UGC also, it's broadly as per UGC syllabus. I mean, it has identified the outline topics. Same way we have put it into our format, which makes a course structure. Then there's the unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, then data analysis and interpretation, which will have some statistics, then hypothesis testing and report writing, and computer application in research. So in 6th unit, you do not need much actually, because that is mostly software related, acquaintance with the software and so on. Some resources are there, those who are able to come to campus, and or when they come to campus, you can obtain your library membership. That is part of your fee you have paid, and it is free. So you can get your library membership and issue the books that you would like, whether related to research methods, whether related to your discipline paper or anything. These are some books are suggested. There are plenty of research books there also. Then part of that also you have access when you come to library or visit anytime. You take your login password for online library also, online access to materials from librarian. The librarian is Dr. Rajesh Sharma. Dr. Rajesh Sharma is the librarian. Both are doctor, assistant librarian also is doctor, PhD. So they will be able to help you. This is your assessment criteria roughly. We'll be having this. One analytical assignment, theory based, of 20 marks. One sessional test, which could be theory or statistical problem based, of 20 marks. Then we can have term paper, which is again application or field based, 20 marks. So this is 60 marks. The 60 marks you will be completing before the end term examination. So by mid-March, 15th of March, this should have been over. 1, 2, 3. Is it 2 and wrongly it has come to 3. And this will be 40 marks. About the pattern of entire examination and other we'll let you know when we progress later on, before that, because we have time for that. But this continuous assessment will be done, say, for example, after 2 or 3, sometime last week of December or third week of December, will be assigning you the analytical assignment, the first one. This is the grading system. This is also the normal 60-40 ratio of continuous plus end term examination in undergraduate and PG examination, same way. This is the grading pattern followed for all programs, including PhD. You can see this. So 55% you can see this here. It comes C plus, as I had told you earlier. So it should be above this. So this is broadly about the syllabus or course structure. Okay, now any queries or anything on this? Then I'll go to the unit 1.
हेलो।
हाँ, यस यस।
सर ये सभी चीज़ें कंप्लीट हो जाएंगी सर मार्च तक?
हो जाती है। उसका कुछ एडवांटेज भी है कि एक्चुअली क्या होता है, ऑनलाइन का कुछ डिसएडवांटेज है, एडवांटेज भी, जैसे बीच बीच में रुक जाती हैं, लिंक हो जाती है, डिसएडवांटेजेस है। बट ऑनलाइन पे कवरेज काफ़ी ज़्यादा हो जाता है, उसके दूर होते हैं और विद इन दैट टाइम। एंड देन वी यूज मोस्टली पावर पॉइंट यूज करेंगे, तो फिर वो कवर हो जाता है। देन यू गेट द मटेरियल। और यूजुअली अभी हो जाए अकॉर्डिंगली किया हुआ है, थोड़ा सा हमने डिटेल रखा हुआ है उसका। एंड देन सेकेंडली अबाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड अदर थिंग, बिकॉज ऑल आर पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट एंड अबव, सो वो इतने टाइम और वो इतने नहीं लगता है, तो नॉर्मली हो जाता है चीज़ें, हो जाता है सब।
ओके, ठीक है सर, स्टार्ट करते हैं फिर आपके साथ।
हाँ, श्योर। एनीबडी एल्स, एनीथिंग? We'll begin. Little before we move, can you tell by one your this subject? I mean, management or design, because only 2 disciplines you have. Yes, sir.
I'm Parmeshwar Raju,
Yes,
and it's in design.
Design, okay, right, sir. Okay. Koili?
Yeah, it's design. Art and design.
Art and design, okay. Yeah. Okay, yes, okay.
Sir, from design.
Design, okay, yeah. Lovelyn?
Sir, School of Management.
Management, okay. Sumit?
Sir, School of Management.
Management, okay. Then Durgesh?
डिज़ाइन सर।
Design, okay. Khushal?
It's Kushal, it is management.
Management science, okay. Then we have done Nrifes? Are you there, Nrifes? Simi?
Sir, Harinder, sir. Harinder.
Yes,
Management.
Harinder.
Management.
Management science, okay.
Yes.
Simi? Design, okay. And Gopan?
Management, School of Management.
Okay. And Ramanpreet?
The School of Design.
Okay, right. Okay, so because now 2 disciplines are there, your management and design. Normally management, as far as research methodology is concerned, it also comes to behavioral science methodology. The subjects like psychology, management, education, they come under behavioral science methodology also. Then there is social science. For social science, you have these subjects which you know, economics, political science, then sociology, social work, and these things. Then there is language. Under all our English as a foreign language and other as our vernacular languages. There are 24 languages recognized by India, where also PhDs are done. Then design will be, I think it will be something like mix of your social science, behavioral science also, because there is a psychology in it element. Because something, anything that you see will be there psyche also. So it will be applicable. Then bioscience, they have not come, bioscience, pharmaceutical science, and physical science. So they have their own methodology, more will be towards experimental research. Unlike in management and behavioral science, where there could be descriptive research. So this is roughly. So now why I'm telling is that then how come this common coursework when there are some variations? Research is research. The methodology also broadly same, but there are some subject orientation specifications. Say, for example, how to write a literature review, creating references. That varies in engineering and social science, then languages. Broadly, three categories there are. We'll study their detail later on. So, what the common coursework, what happens? It's the methodology, the common portion is covered. Then, wherever required, then particular discipline subject matter or some guest faculty can talk on that. Like bioscience is there. So then there we have a very senior professor, of course, Dehradun based. So maybe we can invite her to talk something about bioscience later on, methodology related to biostudies, because she is a very good researcher as well and with number of publications. Same way, this thing for management we may not require because Dr. Rai is there and very good in that field also. Then we have also from this field of you know ASM Dwarka, APJ School of Management Dwarka, then also in there in Jalandhar also, if required. But broadly, it will be covered here through this mode. So that's how it will move forward. Okay, now this screen is visible to you? This is
Yes, sir. Now
PowerPoint
it's
now.
visible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So the unit one, it starts about concept and approaches to research.
Excuse me,
So
sir.
this is the unit title. Yes.
Coily ma'am has not muted herself, so that's why
Okay.
some noise is coming.
Yeah, now done. Yeah, well, it's done. Yes.
Is there a problem with the audio?
Yeah, audio is not coming.
Audio is not coming, not able to listen.
Well, okay. It is actually basically connectivity issue. Now I think it is connected. Next class, I'll be trying to use dongle. Actually, presently I am using this cable, this connection actually, which is or Wi-Fi is also there, but they are not very stable. Actually, what happens? This location of the university is little in remote from the Gurgaon. So often we face this problem, connectivity. But coming next class, I'll use next means coming Saturday. I'll use this dongle. Maybe that may be the better. But today let us continue with this. I don't know how my video is not coming. Wait, no. Okay.
No, sir.
It's not showing. Maybe camera something. Although I have placed it, but video is showing. Okay. Can you let it be? I'll do it in the next class. Anyway, you are able to hear, and this presentation can be shared. So let us continue with that. Okay. Okay. The screen is visible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now,
Yes, sir.
trying to understand this concept of research. So we'll start with this. Although all of us have done our post-graduation and maybe you have done coursework, this dissertation or master's thesis. So we know somehow what is research and other. So if we start from a layman point of view, it says research. So that means the things are existing. We have to discover, find out. So that's from layman's point of view. And to understand that, we go to the field of knowledge, which comes from philosophy. So where from we get knowledge? Normally, anybody would like to say on this? Just share it. Where from we get knowledge?
So there are many
From
sources.
Books, reading, yes.
From your professors, from the experienced people around us.
Yes. Yeah.
Some some
Yeah.
videos, audios.
All these sources, yes. Apart from that, there are many sources. Here also it's showing like various sources, including our personal experience, expert opinion. One of you mentioned professors and other expert opinion, textbooks and reference books. Textbooks are more useful during up to undergraduate studies. Postgraduate and above, it is reference books. In your case, it will be more and more of reference books than textbooks. So that's what we get knowledge. Then tradition, from our own tradition, culture, intuition. Many times from intuition also we get knowledge. Sometimes intuition can come true, sometimes not true. But again, part of knowledge, common sense and beliefs. So you can enlist many. But apart from that, there is one important source, that is your research. This is an important source of knowledge to make decisions, and even a better source than one's own experience, beliefs, or intuition. So if you say today that whatever you find in that reference book, textbooks, the innovation that you find, whether you are using any consumer durables like we are using Zoom, laptop, then you're at home, whether you are using television, washing machines, how do they came? Actually, they came through innovation, research actually. So that's the reason actually, whether it is a service organization, it is a manufacturing sector and educational institutions, research is part and parcel of that. Because we have to innovate, we have to add to the knowledge pool. So that means, yes.
सर वो जैसे मैं गेट पास बना दो आप।
सर से ले लो उसका, सर से ले लो गेट पास।
उन्होंने बोला आपसे लेने के लिए।
वो साइन लगता है उधर, वो फॉर्म लाना पड़ेगा उसमें।
तो सर उन्होंने बोला एक पेपर पे लिख के दे दीजिए कि
ऐसे
मैं
नहीं
जा
होता, वो
रही
आप
हूँ।
एप्लीकेशन करना पड़ेगा।
हाँ?
एक बार आ गए ना, यू नीड टू अप्लाई, वो आप एप्लीकेशन लिख लो किस लिए जाना चाहते हो।
सर वो
मैं
तो
साइन
सर
कर
को वो तो आपके उसमें लिखी है ना, उसी में उस एप्लीकेशन में तो सर ने बोला है कि आनंद सर से बोल दो एक पीस ऑफ पेपर पे लिख देना, वहाँ पे सबमिट करना है, गेट पे सिर्फ दिखाना है, दिखा के जाना है।
वो नहीं मानते हैं, या तो स्लिप लोगे या एप्लीकेशन से साइन होता है फॉर्मली। अब मैं कैंपस आया हूँ और मैं बाहर जाना चाहता हूँ, ये कर दो, ठीक है। मैं ठीक। Okay, so this is a better source than others because we come across through procedure, various scrutiny, review and other. So therefore, research is a very better source of knowledge than other. So practically, whatever you see today in different literature, books and other, one form or other, or one way or other, they have come through the research. So therefore, it's an important and valid source of research. And if you relate it to our this new education policy, it has also a lot of emphasis on this. It has talked about National Innovation Council that is being set up. Secondly, all educational institutions in course of time will be any of this, either a teaching intensive universities, that's called TU, or research intensive university, RU, in course of time, because it has been implemented in 2021 only, came in 2020. So gradually, this is one of these things. Why government is doing that? Because to promote research. And if you see the international level, we are not that much very rigorous or very much advanced in this area. Actually, there is a other side of this also, funding, of course. We are very little spending on the research area because it has a major role to play in enrichment of the knowledge, in innovations, and in making life better. So therefore, it's an important part of any academic system, even in industry. Just a minute. ठीक है, अब प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. Okay, in continuity, defining formal definition will come. So that one, research systematically describes and measures reality. It is better source of knowledge than one's own experience. Experience does count in the process of research, but what we report through research, that counts. It's the findings of the research, because it is the reality, because it comes across through various scrutiny and defense, and that's the reason actually Viva was, you need to defend yourself, open defense, that has been established in as per UGC guidelines. So we try to find out what is true, what is real, what is working, what is not working. All these things are part of the research. It helps in planning, developing, improving, and adapting a specific practice of for widespread usage. So let us say the census report, the census Janganana, which comes every 10 years. It's actually a kind of research. That is a survey, big survey. Survey is a methodology of research. And a lot we get inputs from that. Inputs for what? Inputs for our policies. So research is knowledge, research is for policy making as well. So therefore, once this report comes of census till remaining 9 years, 8 years, whatever, a lot of outcomes come in relation to various aspects of our economy, social life, educational situation, literacy, development, many other. So therefore, research helps us in planning, whether it is through sample survey organization, any research-based organization, census, because for planning we need data. And where from you get the data? Data from the research. And management students, all of you know this, how much does data, the importance of data has been there. Because nowadays you have courses on data analytics and other. So in planning, developing the system, improving life of the people, adopting specific practice for widespread usage. A good practice that can be widely used. So, and it has been there, whether you take it, Jan Dhan Yojana, the Ayush scheme, and other, many have been all over India, or let us say this Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, from class 1 to 8, midday meal scheme. They are all these, how they came. They came through data came through research, and then these policy measures have been there for widespread usage. The BPL, below poverty line, has come down in India. The economy, we have surpassed this UK to be the 5th position in terms of this economy, surpassing UK, isn't it? This year only, 22. So had not been there many policy measures implemented and people have implemented, sectors of manufacturing, agriculture and other not developed, probably it would not have been possible. So it has widespread usage, the research. So therefore, the developed countries are using a greater amount of their GDP, of their total income in research compared to developing countries or us. So it is certainly for, therefore many a time we use the word research and development, research and innovation, isn't it? So it has its use. And when you do study, complete your study, make it usable also. That comes role